Here's a pitch taken for ball one as we get underway here at 7:06. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded the run at full now, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Carrasco pauses on his way with the 3-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Drilled to the right side. Kipnis has it. A flip from short right gets him, and there are two away. Anthony Rizzo gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Michael Brantley comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Indians, number 23, left fielder Michael Brantley.
And he lays off there 1-0. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Into the windup and the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Cervelli corrals it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Kyle Schwarber makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Too high, 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jorge Soler into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jose Bautista strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Lester's ready. First pitch on the way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Batting fifth, catcher, Jan Jones.
A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. His first homer here in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. No outs, nobody on. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him. Victor Martinez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second.
Victor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Addison Russell leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Francisco Cervelli stands in. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Line toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Martin Prado takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Too high, 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice, it's 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Lorenzo Cain will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
Chris Bryant stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the Francisco Lindor digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Lester into his motion, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 30.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to short. Gloved by Russell. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is, but here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle, and I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
The 1-0 delivery. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kyle Schwarber comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Jason Hayward stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Jason Kipnis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
Chopped in front of home plate. Cervelli gonna have to hurry, and he's retired here, one away. Settling in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Lester has his target, coming at him with the 0-1. This is popped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Jose Bautista stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Oh, and guys, he absolutely hammered that pitch. I mean, you're talking about a long home run. They all count the same, but goodness gracious, was that thing hit.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bryant has got it, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jorge Soler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Addison Russell is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Francisco Cervelli is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And Brentley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yan Gomes comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
Lester gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Hayward. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box, Evan Longoria. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane has it in his tracks. 2 down. Victor Martinez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Lays off 1-0.
No strikes.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Prado is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Martin Prado makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Lorenzo Cain will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ripped on the ground to first. Encarnacion takes this over himself to record the putout. Chris Bryant will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Francisco Lindor gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Francisco Lindor.
And that's in there for strike one.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away.
Now
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And he takes ball one. 1 out, nobody on. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 2. Michael Brantley will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Jason Hayward stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Jorge Soler will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
That evens it up 1-1. Hit hard to short. Lindor takes it in. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Jason Kipnis steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
A swinging bunt to the mound. A quick out number 1. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Prado is there. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Jose Bautista steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Zach McAllister will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Addison Russell will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading off for the Cubs, shortstop Addison.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Francisco Cervelli will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
1-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Martin Prado stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And the right fielder is there to make the... Into the box now, Yan Gomes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground to the left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Third baseman
Evan Longoria stands into the box. He's 0 for 2. Now the first pitch here from Lester. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Victor Martinez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Francisco Lindor will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Bradley Zimmer will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 6, Bradley Zimmer.
Lester sets. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Runner goes for second. Up high in the air. Prado is there for it. And that retires the side. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Cody Allen.
Striding in to start the ninth, Chris Bryant. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he'll step off and try again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Allen's ready. Here comes the 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Kyle Schwarber will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Right fielder, Jason.
Trying to hold the lead. Jason Hayward stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage Game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Final lights